guys. So, bit of a different video than usual, but got some YouTube related news to talk about for you guys that may affect some of you. Probably the grand majority of you are unaffected in any way, shape, or form by this, but for the handful of you that this affects, this is for you guys. So, as you can guess by the title of this video, with no irony whatsoever, YouTube Red is officially dead. Sort of. So, the YouTube Red platform, which for those of you, especially my younger subscribers who may have been unaware of what it was, YouTube Red was a subscription service where you'd pay $10 a month to remove all the ads from YouTube, where you could listen to music, even if the app was like closed out and you're doing other stuff, it's open in the background, still playing music, and you had access to all the YouTube Red original content, like Cobra Kai, back when it was still a thing, Scare PewDiePie, I mean, anything that was from the YouTube Red line of all the creators that were part of that program, you got access to that. $10 a month, kind of like Netflix in a way, but with a YouTube spin on it. So that's all fine and well, until apparently recently. I don't know if YouTube just got greedy. I don't know if this is just some way in which they're trying to figure out what purpose people are actually using the service for. But YouTube Red is no more. And now it has basically split into two new subscription plans. And they both cost separately. So, if you are already a member of YouTube Red, your pricing scale will not change. But if you signed up after they closed it, yeah, it's gonna be $12 now, sorry. So for the music one, I believe it's just called YouTube Music or YouTube Music Premium. I've heard both, so I'm not sure which one's the correct one, but that one I believe is still $10 a month. And for that, you will get ads eliminated from music videos on YouTube, but you'll still have ads on everything else, and you'll still be able to play music in the background, and you'll be able to download music videos for later. However, again, everything else is not included. That was the other thing. Sorry, I'm scooching around. That was the other thing that YouTube Red did, was you could download videos for later. So if you were somewhere where you had no Wi-Fi, you could still watch videos that you had previously downloaded to watch later, which was all great and well. So with YouTube Music, you basically can still do that, but only with music videos. Now, for everything else, sorry, I just accidentally clicked a thing on my laptop. So for everything else, there's the other program, and that one is YouTube Premium, and that one is now $12 a month. And that one, I believe you also get ad-free music. You get ad-free everything in that one, so it's like YouTube Red was. In that respect, you have the original YouTube Red content in that, even though I think they're probably going to change the name to just YouTube Premium content now instead of Red, which honestly kind of makes more sense in my opinion, but figures, just when people had gotten on board with YouTube Red, they had to go and change it. You can play them in the background, you can download them. It's basically the same as Red was, and I think if you have that, you probably don't need YouTube Music. I think just if you were only using it for music, you can save $2 a month and just get that service, whereas if you want to include all the things, you get Premium. It's very confusing, and it seems like they did that on purpose, probably to deceive some people into buying both unnecessarily. A lot of people seem to be very, very confused as to what all both of them include. And I know the lighting is very weird. It's that weird part of the day. I even closed the blinds, but it's still filtering in a little bit through them, so I'm sorry for the wonky lighting. It's distracting me too. But anyway, it's just very odd. But I feel like this may have been an intentional way they did things, so they can see, were most of the people who were signing up for Red doing it so that they'd have ad-free music at their fingertips, or were they doing it for the original content? Because this way they can kind of get a good gauge on which people are more interested in. And I feel like if that is indeed what they're doing, maybe they're figuring out, do they want to throw more money at original series and try to become a new contender for Netflix? Or do they just want to keep doing what they're doing and not really branch out further than that at this point in time? Because if people are happy with it the way it is, I don't think they want to bankrupt themselves throwing all this money at new series if not that many people's gonna watch them, you know? I mean, that makes sense, I get it, but it's kind of skeevy of them to have split it in half like that for such a minimal purpose. Because, again, to my understanding, YouTube Premium includes access to music as well. It's not everything but music, and then you have to buy music on top of it. I think Premium includes all the things, but if you just want the music, you pay almost as much for only the music. You may as well pay the $2 extra to get Premium, but I don't know. Like I said, it's really confusing, and no one's really sure why they did this, other than they're money hungry, and that's YouTube for you. So, blame Susan, as usual, as with most problems with YouTube, but for all intents and purposes, free users, there is no change to anything, so this doesn't affect the grand majority of YouTube users, because most users, honestly, were not subscribed to YouTube Red anyway, and probably won't be subscribed to the news services, so, I mean, it's a very small margin of people who are actually doing the thing, and maybe it's because there's so few that actually hopped on board for this that they're trying to diversify their assets and get as much as humanly possible out of it. But it seems a very convoluted way of doing it, if you ask me. But that's just my take on it. I would love to know you guys' opinions, and if you have a better comprehension of what all is included in both of them, if I missed anything, if I'm wrong about Premium including music, if there's anything else I missed, let me know in the comments, as well as, were you a YouTube Red user? Are you planning on being a Premium user? Music user? Either way, both, I don't know. Let me know down below. I'm very curious because I'm really confused by this. It seems like everyone I've talked to and listened to about this are also really confused about it. So, I also realize this isn't exactly the newest of news because this happened a couple weeks ago, evidently. So, you know, I'm just slightly behind, but I only heard about it first time today. I'm feeling like if it got swept under the rug that much, I bet there's a lot of my subscribers here, and maybe people who are finding my channel for the first time, who have not heard this news until today. So I figured it was still worth making. So, anyway. That's about it from me for this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, you know the drill. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, they're all listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So, anyway guys, till next time, bye-bye.